here, but we're not just talking about losing an airline. We're talking about an impact that Spirit had on other airlines, one that helped flyers just like you and me save all kind of money. It's something called the Spirit effect. And essentially, Spirit says their prices were about 30% lower than other airlines flying on the same exact routes. And in turn, those airlines had no other choice but to drop their prices on average about 17% in order to compete with Spirit, hence the Spirit effect. Now Spirit is no longer here. So what does that mean for the Spirit effect? Here's business analyst and attorney Parag Amin.
We're seeing this already with routes that Spirit used to fly. On average, route prices are up about 14%. Higher in some areas, slightly lower in others, but on average, we're seeing about a 14% bump in the overall fares as a result of Spirit going out of business.
The short and sweet of it is you should expect to pay up more.
I do really feel that the fact that Spirit Airlines close will affect approximately 32 million travelers that were part of Spirit Airlines business. And my honest thoughts is that it will obviously priced out at least probably not the 32 million travelers, but it will price out the majority of these people. And we've seen a pattern not only for traveling companies, but for other parts of the economic chain where they've been pricing out, especially working class families, people that usually travel on a budget, or it's just cutting some more affordable options for the average regular low budget American citizen. And we've seen this pattern in so many other ways, like the 99 cents closures and some other low budget companies. So at the end of the day, what I see is that the American working families are having less options, less power to purchase a low budget. So since it's pricing out these working families, we're about to see that only the ones that have more purchasing power are going to be able to travel.
Why are airline tickets so expensive right now? Like, I'm trying to book my trip out to Nashville. I'm moving out there in the next year, so I got to get out there. I want to go see some things. And bro, it's like $1,300 round trip from Salt Lake City to Nashville for 4 days. Like, I'll be there for 4 days. It's anywhere from $1,100 to, not even kidding, $1,500 for 2 people round trip. And you get to choose your seats no matter what airline. I'm just like, there's no way that should cost $1,300, even at $1,300. These airline tickets are stupid expensive, and they're legit robbing people.
Hi guys, how are you? Today we're going to talk about a very important topic in my channel. As you may know, gas prices are spiking right now. And me as a real estate agent, I honestly would say I shouldn't care much about gas prices, but guys, things are undeniable right now. We all know that we're going into an economic downturn as we speak. And how are people supposed to afford a home? How are people supposed to save money to being able to afford a home in the future if they are incapable of saving money due to the horrible state of the economy? So this is a topic that I think every single person from every single part of the chain of the economy deserves to talk and speak. Honestly, and everything is tied to gas prices, obviously. As you might know, or the ones that don't know, I live in California, and right here, the medium gas price is $7.83 as we speak, as the moment that I am recording the video. I remember in the past, I consider paying expensive amounts of money when I used to pay almost $5 for a gas of gallon. I never paid $7 in my life, and I can't believe I'm paying it right now. I was looking to book some traveling tickets for myself. And then I realized how much traveling tickets have risen within the last months. There are so many things I need to share with you guys. That really deserve to be discussed. And I want to know too, if you guys have been able to book a flight, or if you're looking forward to book a flight in the near future, because I know summer break is coming up. Please let me know how much have you paid recently for your traveling tickets, because things are getting pretty insane. There's so many things I need to share, but one of them is that, airline tickets prices in the U.S. have been rising sharply in 2026. And several recent articles say airfare is now at its highest levels in years. Here are the main points. U.S. airfares were up about 21% year over year in April 2026, according to inflation data. The average domestic round trip right now is around $358, about 18, yes, you heard it right, 18% higher than last year. International round trips average about $1,000. Some summer domestic tickets are reportedly 27% more expensive than in 2025. Cross-country routes like New York to Los Angeles have seen especially large jumps, in some cases over 50% higher than last year. So some of the main reasons experts mention: rising jet fuel and oil prices, the strong travel demands, and then also, despite inflation, airline reducing routes. Yes, guys, I heard recently that some airlines were cutting their flight routes in a domestic level and international level as well. We all know what happened with Spirit Airlines, right? They closed permanently not so long ago. By the way, if there's anybody from Spirit Airlines watching this video, my condolences for you guys. I am very sorry for what happened to you, all the jobs that have been lost within the last months. And it's not only for Spirit Airlines, this is not for the airlines industry. This is going on in every single part of the economy chain. And what's really worse right now is that we can't continue to see more layoffs and more companies closings, because not so long ago, I recorded a video about all the companies that were closing on this 2026, and there were hundreds, if not thousands of companies that are closing this year. So we can expect to see more people losing their jobs. And if they lose their jobs, they lose the ability to save money. And if they lose the ability to save money, they're not able to afford big investments like homes. They're not able to pay their mortgages. They're not able to even pay for food and all the essentials that every single human being needs. So also, they also blame rising traveling tickets based on higher baggage and operational costs and reduced competition after problems at low-cost carriers like Spirit Airlines. Some reports say Memorial Day and summer 2026 travel could break records even with expensive tickets. Useful articles, we have the Reuters report on airfare increase. The question that I due to myself is which airlines particularly have been canceling flights or are looking forward to cancel more flights. Then so the companies that have been canceling or reducing their routes as of the moment have been Southwest Airlines, JetBlue, Frontier, Delta Airlines, and American Airlines have also been canceling or reducing some routes due to operational issues and weather disruptions. For example, some storms that were reported in Texas and other states recently caused thousands of delays and hundreds of cancellations nationwide. Some airports lost service entirely after Spirit collapsed. One example is Arnold Palmer Regional Airport, which temporarily lost all commercial flights. The airlines currently adding rescue fares or replacement routes include, in the number one, we have Frontier Airlines, Avelo Airlines, Allegiant Air, JetBlue, Southwest Airlines, Delta Airlines, and United Airlines. So because Spirit was one of the cheapest airlines that you can find back in the day, experts say ticket prices across America may continue rising in 2026 due to reduced competition. And I saw that comment, honestly, guys. I mean, all those customers that Spirit Airline had will obviously have to recur to other options, even if they're not affordable. Then as a matter of a conclusion, I want to say that we can expect to see more people using Greyhubs or bus rides or car rentals as an affordable option to travel to other states. The other thing that we can actually get to see as well, and we're seeing it already, is more people opting out and not to travel at all, especially on a domestic level. Probably they will be more able to travel to other countries like Japan, like China, like other countries that are interesting and affordable to travel. And then my final recommendations for you guys. I mean, I'm not a traveling agent or a traveling expert, but based on my experience, because I've been blessed enough to travel since I was a baby, and I can say, please make sure you make sure you book your traveling tickets before time, especially I would say 3 to 4 months before your time, because that way you will find the best rates to travel. And the number 2, try not to travel on a weekend, because usually airlines know that it's a busy time, so they're able to charge you more. And then number 3, if you have a special event or something to do on a holiday, make sure you get to that place at least 3 to 4 days before the holiday. I promise you that your traveling rates will be much more affordable. And my very last thing is, thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope that you find this information very useful. And if you like it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. And until then, I'll see you later.